All right, listen, they are giants on social media. They are Diamond and Silk, and they're joining us from Diamond and Silk World Headquarters. Ladies, I'm sure you were listening to the story about Jason Fike, who was just with us. And Facebook pulled the plug on all of his pages because he says they wanted his money. What'd you make of that?
Well, you know, I am so happy that, he's suing Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, to take and somebody build their American dream. They have a platform. They have a place for you to brand your page, for you to build your fan page, for you to make money off of it, and then pull the rug from up under you.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that he should sue Facebook, and I'm happy that he's doing it.
Well, he is indeed. All right.
You ladies feel vindicated. I mean, you were really one of the first ones calling out Facebook on all of this. And a lot of people thought you were kind of full of it. And really, you were telling the truth.
We were absolutely telling the truth,
That's
and
right.
we're waiting on our apologies.
That's right. This is not a hoax, baby. This is real. They are pulling money from people that have built their platform,
Right.
that have built their livelihood by using these particular platforms that's supposed to be neutral and a platform for all.
Right. You know, also, Twitter CEO will decide soon if he's coming
Today.
to Capitol Hill today, whether he's going to come down and explain himself, because people are accusing him and his company of censoring conservative thought. But meanwhile, let's go and talk about the horrible situation that we heard about. For 3 weeks, we've been following the disappearance of a 20-year-old Iowa student, and Molly Tibbetts was found dead, and the alleged murderer is an illegal alien. Senator Elizabeth Warren says we're missing the point.
I know this is hard, not only for the family, but for the people in her community, the people throughout Iowa. But one of the things we have to remember is we need an immigration system that is effective, that focuses on where real problems are.
What is with her? I mean, can she not address the issue, and she has to quickly pivot to politics?
Well, you know what? Shame on Senator Elizabeth Warren for being insensitive and being dismissive of the tragedy that happened to Molly Tibbetts.
Yeah.
That is so sad. And the mere fact that she don't understand that millions of Americans, she's tone deaf to the millions of Americans that want border security, is the reason why she needs to be voted out of office. And I heard her talk about family separation at the border, but what about these families or these millions or thousands of Americans that's being killed by illegal aliens, that's being permanently separated from their families? They'll never be able to see their loved ones again. We need border security. We need a wall to keep illegals from coming over into our country and committing crimes.
And by the way, our taxpayers pay people like Elizabeth Warren to work for we the American people,
That's right.
not illegal aliens. If you don't want to work for the American people, then resign.
That's right.
All right, one other story that has captivated the online world, and we're talking about it this morning, ladies, is the fact that a mother who homeschools her children, and the kids got a dog, and the deal was the kids would walk the dog around the block. Well, the 8-year-old walked the dog around the block by themselves. One of the neighbors saw this happen, and they called the cops. And here's a statement from Child Services. We don't control the calls that come into our hotline. Something made someone think there was a concern, and we don't know without checking it out. So what do you make of this story, ladies?
Well, you know, first of all, when we were that age, we were able to ride our bikes around the blocks, walk the dogs, and do all of that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
So
And you survived?
And we survived, right.
yes.
So I don't know if this is a nosy neighbor, if this is a neighbor that didn't like her neighbors and just wanted to be vindictive. I haven't a clue. But I say this is clearly an overreach. Listen, you don't have to call social service for everything. I think this mother, she homeschooled her child. She allowed her child to walk around the block, and she was able to keep an eye on her child, and that's what counts. And I think sometimes people shouldn't be over nosy.
That's right.
Right.
Isn't this just a product of the sort of nanny culture that we're in right now, where everyone is sort of keeping responsibility away from kids? We want them to have more responsibility. I think this mom was doing exactly that, giving the child responsibility.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I remember Willie from Duck Dynasty. I think he had a rifle and a tractor at 8. So a little bit different of an upbringing.
But his dad wouldn't let him walk around the block.
Is that true?
No.
I didn't think so. I was like, wow, you know something I don't. And I watched every episode.
Thank you, Diamond.
Times have changed, no doubt about it. All right, ladies, thank you.